Hi students, welcome to lesson number 3, learning outcome number 1, analyze signs, electrical symbols, and data. Today, you should be able to read and interpret electrical signs, symbols, and data, and analyze electrical components and materials based on electrical signs, symbols, and data. Week number 4, day 1. Remember students, at the end of the lesson, you are expected to number 1. Identify electrical symbols and signs according to job specifications. Number 2. Determine electrical symbols and signs according to classification. And number 3. Draw electrical symbols and signs accordingly. Let us start with pretest. This will measure your prior knowledge about our topics for today. This activity has 2 parts. In the first one, you have to draw a line to match electrical symbol to its name. Copy and answer in your notebook. This is the second part of the pretest. The directions for this activity are: draw a line to match a safety sign to its color code. Copy and answer in your notebook. Last time, we discussed about the use and function of the different electrical tools, equipment, and materials. Now, let's have a recap activity on that. Identify the electrical materials present in the pictorial diagram. You have 30 seconds to jot down your answers. Let's check your answers. How many have you gotten right? Good job! Because of that, we can now proceed to our new topic for today. Enjoy, students! Electrical symbols are small drawings or pictograms used to represent various electrical devices in a diagram or plan of an electrical circuit. These symbols are used in sketching schematic diagrams and electrical plans for numerous types of electrical works. Practically, any electrical fixture found in a house has a symbol that coincides with said fixture on an electrical wiring diagram. These are very useful guide for an electrician or electrical contractor, thus making the wiring easier to install as well. As we discuss the common electrical symbols, jot down notes in your notebook to serve as your reference to the activities that will follow. Draw the electrical symbols and write their labels. It is important to be familiarized with electrical symbols to read electrical diagrams and plans, which will be discussed in the following days. Treat it like a memory game. You're up for the challenge. You already know that electrical wire is used to carry electric currents in a circuit. The electrical symbol for conductor or electrical wire is this. Terminal is a class of electrical connector which are used to transfer electrical current from a power or grounding source to a use. The electrical symbol for terminal is this. Switch. Switch is an electrical component that can disconnect or connect the conducting path in an electrical circuit. The electrical symbol for switch is this. Fuse is an electrical safety device that operates to provide overcurrent protection of an electrical circuit. Its essential component is a metal wire or strip that melts when too much current flows through it, thereby stopping or interrupting the current. The electrical symbol for fuse is this. There are instances that wires must be connected in an electrical wiring. Therefore, this symbol is used to indicate that the wires are connected. This symbol represents wires that cross in a schematic drawing, but do not actually connect in a circuit. The electrical symbol for wires that are not connected is this. A circuit breaker is an automatically operated electrical switch designed to protect an electrical circuit from damage caused by excess current from an overload or short circuit. The electrical symbol for a circuit breaker is this. An electrical cell is a device used to generate electricity. The electrical symbol for cell is this. An ammeter is a measuring instrument used to measure the current in a circuit. The electrical symbol for ammeter is this. A voltmeter, also known as voltage meter, is an instrument used for measuring the potential difference or voltage between 2 points in an electrical circuit. The electrical symbol for voltmeter is this. Galvanometer is an electromechanical instrument used for detecting and indicating an electric current. Wattmeter. Wattmeter is an instrument for measuring the electric power or the supply rate of electrical energy in watts of any given circuit. Watt is a measure of an appliance's power. A push-button switch is a type of switch which consists of a simple electric mechanism or air switch mechanism to turn something on or off. An electric bell is a mechanical or electronic bell that functions by means of an electromagnet. When an electric current is applied, it produces a repetitive buzzing, clanging, or ringing sound. A battery is a collection of one or more cells in which chemical energy is converted into electricity and used as a source of power. Resistors are used to reduce current flow, adjust signal levels, divide voltages, bias active elements, and terminate transmission lines, among other uses. Capacitor is used to store the electrical energy and gives this energy again to the circuit when necessary. Diode. Diode is a semiconductor device that essentially acts as one-way switch for current. It allows current to flow easily in one direction, but severely restricts current from flowing in the opposite direction. Ground or earth is the reference point in an electrical circuit from which voltages are measured, a common return path for electrical current, or a direct physical connection to the earth. Lighting arrestor is a device used on electric power systems and telecommunication systems to protect the insulation and conductors of the system from the damaging effects of lightning. Kilowatt-hour meter is the electric meter that measures the amount of electrical energy in kilowatt-hour that was consumed in the house. Power panel board is a component of an electricity supply system that divides an electrical power feed into subsidiary circuits. Lighting panel board. Lighting panel board is an electric panel containing fuses or circuit breakers used to protect branch circuits serving lighting fixtures. Incandescent lamp is an electric light with a wire filament heated until it glows. A fluorescent lamp or fluorescent tube is a low-pressure mercury vapor gas discharge lamp that uses fluorescence to produce visible light. A buzzer or beeper is an audio signaling device which may be mechanical, electromechanical, or piezoelectric, or in short, piezo. Speaker. A speaker is a device which converts an electrical audio signal into a corresponding sound. Antenna is a rod Wire or other device used to transmit or receive radio or television signals. Service entrance, as the name implies, is where the wires connected to the load side of the meter enter the house or building. You already know about this. Convenience outlet. Convenience outlet is a receptacle in a wall or baseboard for connection to lamps or other electrical appliances. It is called duplex because it features outlets on the cover plates held on by one screw. This time, we will discuss about electrical signs, or also called as safety signs. Jot down notes in your notebook to serve as your reference for the activities that will follow. Draw the electrical signs, their color codes, and write their uses. Electrical signs alert students, workers, and visitors to electrical hazards in the area. Alerting workers to high voltage areas, electrical hazards, power lines, and other electrical equipment in the area can help prevent fires and injuries. The manual of a power tool may contain warning icons. What are warning icons? Warning icons are picture symbols intended to alert you or to instruct you how to avoid a potentially hazardous condition. Knowing and understanding these symbols will help you operate your tool better and more safely. Safety color codes. Remember these safety color codes to better understand the importance of each safety sign, so that next time that you encounter safety sign at any place with possible harm, you can identify whether the hazardous situation poses a threat to your health and well-being. Let's discuss them one by one. First is danger sign. The color code for danger is red. Danger specifies hazardous situation which, if not avoided, will result to a serious injury or even death. Next is warning sign. The color code for warning is orange. Warning specifies potential hazardous situation which, if not avoided, could result to serious injury or even death. Take note of the difference between danger sign and warning sign. Danger sign specifies hazardous situations that will surely result to serious injury and death. An example of danger sign in electricity is this. Danger from electrical hazard, which indicates that electrical hazard is present in the area. While warning sign specifies potential hazardous situations that could result to serious injury and death. Right? An example of warning sign in electricity is this: a voltage danger sign, which indicates high voltage in the area and surrounding equipment. Next is caution sign. The color code for caution is yellow. Caution indicates some precautionary measures against potential hazardous situation, which, if not avoided, may result to a minor or moderate injury. Next is notice. The color code for notice is blue. Notice specifies a property damage only hazard, meaning no personal injury is possible. The examples for notices in electricity are: read and understand the instruction manual, which means that a person should make some reading before doing any activity. And notice sign for wearing eye protection. It indicates that a person should wear safety goggles or any related protection for the eyes. Next sign is safety alert. It indicates that a person should observe extra awareness. The last sign is prohibition. Prohibition means that any activity is not allowed. Have you reviewed your notes already? Then take these activities. Activity number 1. Draw the electrical symbols of the electrical devices. Write the answers in your notebook. You have 30 seconds to answer. Are you ready for the next one? Let's start activity number 2. Give the meaning of the following signs. Write the answers in your notebook. Check your answers in activity number 1. Now, check your answers in activity number 2. Identify whether the statements describe electrical symbols or electrical signs. This wiring diagram uses pictures to represent electrical devices. Can you interpret it? While this wiring diagram uses symbols to represent electrical devices. Can you interpret it as well? If you do not know the electrical symbols that represent electrical devices, can you interpret a wiring diagram effectively? What is the importance of this lesson in interpreting electrical plans? Are you familiar with these safety signs? Do you know their importance? What are the uses of these safety signs? What do the colors of safety signs mean?